Welcome back to Fish Move Communicate, where we go fishing with heroes. And tonight we're on a little small pond, like kind of in a public area. I'm fishing with a good friend of mine that I deployed with and helped train when he went to Kosovo. He's a retired major from the Missouri National Guard. He was also on active duty as an air defense artillery officer. And we're going to talk to him in just a second. So this is my friend Chris. We go way back. We were on staff together a long time ago. So we've done a lot of different things. He's going to try a fly rod out here tonight. Now, thing is, this is August in Missouri, and it was almost 100 degrees today. I think it hit 99, so fishing gets tough when it gets up to 99, but we're going to try a fly rod and see if he can pick something up.
Maybe a little early yet. If I don't catch anything, you just cut this part out.
Yeah, that's the best part. Now, Chris and I got to travel pretty much around the world while we were in the Guard. Like I said earlier, we deployed together back in 2004, got to go to Afghanistan. And, you know, one of the questions I like to ask the heroes I go fishing with is, what's the favorite place they ever visited when they were in the Guard or in the Army?
In the Army?
In the Army.
When I was on active duty for 4 years, I did several warfighters and NTC rotations, and I was stationed at NTC. I did 24 rotations there total, and that's not a lot of fun. But I did one warfighter in Hawaii, and that was a blast.
Oh, cool. I never got to go to Hawaii.
The Army flew us out there, 2-week train up, and the exercise was 2 weeks later, and they decided it was too much money to fly us back, so they just let us have 2 weeks off while we were there. So
well, that's not all bad, is it?
That was great.
Yeah. So what's the best job you ever had working for the Guard or the Army?
You mean like operation, like best operation?
Just anything. What's the thing you enjoyed doing the most while you were deployed or while you were working active duty?
Oh, several things. When I was at Fort Riley, I was in Fort Riley in '93 when all those floods hit, and just like the Guard got deployed, everything in Kansas was flooding also, and we got to do a lot of flood relief. Katrina, I went to as well. The Afghanistan mission was a good mission that we had, you know, securing the election. It's kind of all for naught now, it seems like, but
yeah,
at the time it was a good mission.
Yeah. It's amazing what you learn about elections when you have to secure them.
NTC was a lot of fun when you're 22 or 23 and doing what I did there, which was hunt Apaches at night.
Yeah. NTC was where?
Fort Irwin, California. It's in the Mojave Desert.
Fort Irwin, California.
That's where the maneuver forces used to go. A different Army maneuver brigade would go there every month, and we'd train them. My job was to train the Apaches and A-10s as well, and Kiowas and Blackhawks, but Apaches was the big thing.
Okay. So, while you were in Kosovo or Afghanistan, what's the one mission that kind of stands out that you remember the most?
Oh, I'd say the protecting that election counting house in Afghanistan was the one that stands out to me. Kosovo, I was on the brigade staff. I was a Deputy 3, and it was just, you know, Kosovo was a lot more laid back. Kosovo was enjoyable. It was not a dangerous tour.
No. When Chris is talking about the counting house, we had to secure all the ballots that came in from the district we were in Balk district in northern Afghanistan, and Chris basically ran the operations for us. He was a tremendous operations officer.
Oh,
he had a bite.
That was a kind of a high pressure deal, because if you screwed up, you got killed.
Yeah, there's always that.
So there was a lot of motivation there to do it right, and we did do it right. I mean, we had limited resources, but we basically had to. We knew we were under observation from the enemy, Al Qaeda, but we basically had to make ourselves look probably more formidable than we actually were.
Yeah.
As a deterrent, but it apparently worked because they didn't attack us. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stop gabbing, and we're both gonna grab a pole and try to catch a fish, and we'll see if we can catch one on camera for you tonight. Here we go.
You ready?
I am now. Yep. All right. He's gonna throw a
Ribbon frog.
Oh.
They curve. I meant to get that a lot closer to
Got it out there.
the shore. You never know if they're going to curve left or right. It's kind of like throwing a wiffle ball.
Which brand is that?
I
Had it bite.
a little bitty one, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this was a rage tail.
Is that a rage tail?
See that frog?
Yeah, I saw that frog.
I can catch him if you want me to.
Yeah, we might later.
He's ready to eat his own kind.
Yeah.
See if I can get a little closer to that.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
All right.
A little closer to dark, you'd almost guarantee this is a little early since it was 100 degrees. We got some moss on it.
Yeah. All right. Yep. So Chris is throwing a soft topwater frog, and I'm throwing a Chapo 90 in bone color. They do a lot of the same things. They both make a disturbance, kind of running across the top. So they're both pretty good at that. There's that Chapo 90, like I showed you in the last video. Really like throwing Chapos and whopper ploppers. Some of my favorite fishing. Plus you get to see them hit topwater. It's always a lot of fun.
Fish have been hitting out there about 35 feet.
Yeah, I see that. I figured something would be under the moss though.
I think it's too hot.
Might be.
They might come up there right dark. We'll catch your treble fish now.
Oh, geez. Missed him. Missed him. Getting excited. Chris got back out there and get him.
Another bite. Sometimes when they want chopples, they really want them.
Yeah. We got bullfrog messing with it right here. I'll bring it right past him. You'll see him move here in just a second. Oh, he ran off that time.
He went for it first. I think I spooked him. There he is.
Yeah.
I spooked him.
I switched over to it's called a baby goat. It's made by Z-Man. Oh, I had a bite on it right there. All right. Let's get back out there and try that again. Got one. Oh. Got one. Came back. Another one came back and got it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, not a big one, but first fish of the night. Not bad. Like I said, when it's 99 degrees in August, you take any fish you can get. Oh, he's a Kind of a thin thing that we weren't expecting to catch anything big tonight, but he's still a pretty little bass. We'll put him back. There he goes. Yeah. All right, he's gonna throw out in front of us with that bigger frog. I'm gonna throw right in here with that goat again. And that's a classic cast there. There we go. There he got one. Yeah, just a little later and a little darker.
Yeah,
I think they're picking up now.
I got 40-pound braid, so he's gonna water ski over the junk.
Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to work. So,
We want his bigger sister though.
yeah. There we go. All right, he's not big. He's a lot like the other one we caught.
Kind of stunted.
Yeah, they all seem to be about like that in here. I'll put him back. And he did fine.
Yeah, somebody needs to take a bunch of those fish out.
Yeah, we might do that next year. All right, we're gonna try one more time through here, and seems like they're kind of stacked up back in this corner. Yeah,
He might ruin my toad. I might get one more fish out of it. Well, that's what I'm saying. Every walk 20 yards, make a cast.
yeah. Yeah, we'll go past where you caught that. But sometimes this little one will follow behind the big one like that and pick something up still. Boom, got it.
So we're basically doing the same thing you'd do in a bass boat. You'd move 15, 20 yards, make another cast, and cover water. We're doing that just by walking along this bank. I didn't throw that in the open water enough. Sometimes they'll come up out of that stuff and hit it, but
yeah,
you really need to get it out on the open side.
All right, I'm gonna try a choppo down the line, see if I can get something.
Maybe we need to go throw these toads at that Engineer Lake at
Crowder?
no, it's
Clark?
the one in Neo Show.
Crowder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
You can even give them a huge thing.
I've caught a bunch of big bass out of Clark, so.
It's a big lake. It's kind of out by itself. It's about that time of evening, and they'll pick up.
Yeah.
Tough fish in the middle of August, though, 100 degrees. It's a good one, boy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, well, we have fished a little while. And like I said, it was really hot today, so we didn't do a whole lot of fishing early. Just about dark, and we're gonna have to leave right at dark. We're gonna try to catch one back in this corner. There seems to be some pretty good spot. So let's try the choppo down this line. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, got one. Set the hook a little hard. Let's get him up out of there though. Oh, we almost doubled up back here.
He's a little one too.
There we go. Yeah, when you go yanking 30-pound braid on a 10-inch fish, they come out pretty fast. Well, he's kind of a tiny little guy, but he's a fish, and right now that's hard to come by, so we got him. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of odd. Oh, I think I just made a mess. Yeah, I did.
You can turn the thing into a cruise missile.
I got really lucky there. Got that out of there. Did you see that? That was pure dumb luck. Yep. There you go.
Pretty close.
Oops, sorry.
Well, if they're in there, they're not aggressive. That looks pretty good.
Well, as it always is, you walk away, stop filming, and you catch a fish. So we're going to try to get the rest of Chris getting this one in.
I don't think he's that big.
There he is. Thought he was big hitting that frog, didn't he?
Yeah. He was right on the edge of the weeds.
Not too bad. Well, poo. Had a bite?
Yeah. I waited too. I just had a fish. I just missed a fish. Key to topwater is you got to let them take it for a second before you set the hook, and I did, and I still missed him. It's easy now that I'm old. I'm slow. But the last one I caught and that one both hit it right as it approached the weed edge. Right about in there. Good thing about a frog is you can stop it. The toads, horny toads sink, which is good in deep water around brush, but in this kind of situation you have to keep it reeling. Because frogs you can stop. Right here, that's where that one. Yeah, right down in there.
Oh, missed him.
I think that's the same fish.
Yeah, it must be tiny.
That might have been a booyah.
Might have been. That's not a big. It's on.
Look at that. That's a muskrat.
Yeah.
Or is that a great big frog?
Nah, it might be a turtle.
Look at that.
I think it's a turtle.
I think it's a giant frog. That's his back legs.
Might be.
Great
Oh, that's
big
a
bullfrog.
big ass bullfrog.
It's a giant bullfrog, really. Nobody can get here naturally.
Yeah. See if it goes for it.
That might be a muskrat.
That's a muskrat, yeah.
Hopefully it's not an otter, although.
All right.
So we didn't catch a lot of fish, but kind of explain the lures that we did. I caught one on this ribbon-tail frog. It has bigger feet, so you throw it like a buzzbait, you just reel it, and it creates a bigger wake. This is a horny toad. It's got smaller feet. Fish it the same way, but it's a more of a finesse wake. And they both sink if you don't reel them. This is a Booyah Frog. It floats, and I caught the last fish on it, and it's very weedless. And then this is a chapo that Tim was using. It's got treble hooks, so you got to keep it away from the weeds. But fish are very aggressive on those.
Yeah. And
I've got another frog here. There's a bronze eye frog that Tim saw me catch a big bass on earlier this year.
Yeah. And also caught one little one on this little guy here. This is called a baby goat. I was fishing it kind of like he was fishing the toads. And you can see it's got little tails, comes off. It's very similar to them, but it's just a whole lot smaller. Caught one small one on that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Pretty hot night. Once the water gets warm, fish kind of slow down a little bit. We still managed to get 4 or 5 and missed 2 or 3 with just getting excited or just not being big enough fish to take the frogs. But had a lot of fun. If you guys like this format I'm using, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, make a comment. I need feedback to get better. It's the only way I'm going to get better. So I'll take any feedback, criticism you got. Just let me know how I can make this better. Want to thank Chris for coming with us. Had a lot of fun out here tonight, and thank you guys for watching. And as always, I want you to try to go by and check out the Missouri National Guard Hall of Fame on their website and support them in any way you can. Just go to the site, look at it. We're having our first induction class in October, so really want to let you guys know about that. Again, appreciate it. Thanks a lot.